man over there off East Davidson.
Yeah, exactly. So you had to like, it was like some really honorable, like you right, the artists that you would hear it and be like, oh man, this is whack. But you know they put their heart into it, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
Right.
crazy.
Right.
Like I was telling a story, I mean not a story, but I was telling, you know, when I was on Panda, the last time I was on Panda and we were talking about ICP and that story, man, they was y'all remember that club on the east side? It was called Sparkles, or it was like on damn, what was that? Damn. It was I think I'm gonna name it in the street. It was on the east side, and that's the first time. I think I may have said this the last time. I mean, a couple of times I was on y'all show, but this was like they had dog beats, and they came in with Alex, they manager, and
Mm.
it was Violent J and Shaggy Two Dope, and this was an all black club. I was working for Sean P. I was interning for Sean P. I wasn't working for him. I was interning. I was like 90. This was like 92,
Okay.
91, and man, they came in with a bag of cassettes. And I think it was called Sparkles or something. I know it sounds gay, but it was a real hood club on the east side. It was on Houston and Whittier. It was on Houston and Whittier.
Oh, Iraq.
No, it wasn't the IROC. It wasn't the IROC. It was called Spark. It was like damn man. It was called Sparkles. It was a storefront, but it was like maybe 3 storefronts knocked down. And man, all of a sudden I see Shaggy J and Shaggy J and what was that? Violent J and they manager Alex. And
Yeah.
they didn't have no makeup on. They was like just some
Nah,
two white
that's
boys just
when
getting down, huh?
they was Pretty Posse. That was before they was the clowns. They was just
Yeah,
innocent.
yup. And they had dog beats, and I was like, man, they was in there like, hey, they was in there trying to talk to girls. They wanted they had they man they we played that record, but they only had cassettes. But the DJ said, all right, you know, they put it in. So I'm talking about just with that, just that story. That show you how they get down. They did. I don't even know where they was from. I thought they was from. What area is they
Ferndale
from?
or
They was from
Beverly,
Ferndale.
Ferndale or Berkeley, ain't it? BKX, Berkeley,
Royal
stupid
Oak Township.
Royal Township, Royal
Okay,
Oak.
yeah. So you thinking, man, they driving, gas wasn't $55 like it is now, but they put in their gas tank and they say, hey, we going on the east side on Houston and Whittier. And
Right.
I mean that's love. So you're right. Even if
That's
somebody
around
said,
the time they was living in Southwest, well in Rouge, a rude boy.
Yeah, Rude Boy was from Southwest. Rudy, the like he's like the man behind the scenes and shit. Rudy and shit.
okay,
Big guy. He does the wrestling shit and all that. I think he's got a
oh
podcast.
okay, he the one who backed they wrestling or he partnered
Yeah,
them in the wrestling.
yeah, and he was there
Okay,
to connect us Southwest why they started repping Southwest. But
okay.
it was clear they weren't from Southwest. Like later on in life, you know what I'm saying? But they were. Hey, I'll co-sign. I seen them fight. They got jumped a couple times at Blondie's over on 4th Street because they was people mistook them for a gang. And on Southwest Detroit in the early '90s, that was like gangland back then. All the Chicago gangs was
Yeah.
down
They
there.
was,
All that.
but you know what? They was trying to be a gang at that time.
Right. They'd be like, throw your signs in the air. And next thing you know, the whole place is just fighting. But I'll give it to them. They was fighting. They wasn't running. You know
Right,
what I'm saying? They'd be out there.
right, man.
Because they was claiming their rating.
Yeah.
Damn. That's so crazy, man. That whole era, and then like when we would go to I remember going to because I'm from HP, and I used to go to get my Detroit music on 9 Mile and Woodward at Sam's Jams and
Okay. Yeah.
Ferndale, and
I
man,
remember that one.
I just remember going there, man, and they had a special section for Detroit artists, and man, that was so dope how that went, man. You feel what I'm saying? That was like
Yeah.
crazy how
Best
that
spot in
went.
Garden